Hello, my name is Hamza, and today I will be talking about 5G and comparing it to Wi-Fi. I will be going through the history of 5G briefly, brief history of Wi-Fi, pros of 5G, cons of 5G, pros of Wi-Fi, cons of Wi-Fi, and comparing 5G and Wi-Fi at the end, and seeing which one is suited for now and which one's suited for later. The first country to offer 5G was South Korea. 5G was offered by South Korean service providers on December 1st, 2018. The three service providers who offered the standard of communication 5G initially were KT, LGU Plus, and SK Telecom. 5G is intended to be the beginning of the Internet of Things, which is the interconnectivity of computing devices such as laptops, computers, computer desktops, the smartphones, smart devices, etc., and enabling them to receive and send data at any given moment at high speeds. Brief history of Wi-Fi. The first use of Wi-Fi was to send one packet of data of information in a laboratory in 1971. This was successfully done and proved important for future government work and thus implemented initially by the government. 14 years later, in 1985, the FCC allowed three frequencies to be used by the public without a licensing fee. The frequencies were part of the ISM bands. These were part of a radio spectrum reserved for industrial, scientific, and medical purposes. Faster Wi-Fi, faster speeds compared to Wi-Fi is one of the advantages to 5G. More users can use 5G without having their internet connection impacted. New technologies are easier to use due to the faster internet speeds. 5G has 10 times the speed of Wi-Fi. 5G has a speed limit of 10 gigabytes per second download, and Wi-Fi has a theoretical limit of 1.5 gigabytes per second. More users can use 5G as not many devices use the spectrum, radio wave spectrum that 5G is on. Cons of 5G. The distance covered by 5G is significantly shorter compared to Wi-Fi. The distance covered by 5G is roughly one-fifth the distance covered by Wi-Fi due to the frequency of the wavelength that is used in 5G compared to Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi covers 5,000 feet, 5G covers 1,000 square feet. Batteries drain faster with 5G. That is due to the inefficiencies that are created by the infancy of 5G as a technology around the world. Phones become hotter because the cooling technology in smart devices, especially phones, is not there yet. There is currently research and development as to how to improve cooling technology. 5G has lower upload speeds compared to Wi-Fi. This can be a hindrance to companies who want to transfer large amounts of data at any given moment. Pros of Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is more efficient at the moment. Wi-Fi is currently more widely available. Wi-Fi is less expensive to install. These three are all a result of the time spent since 1971 researching and developing ways to improve Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is more vulnerable. Wi-Fi can be easily interfered with, making devices connect more often, and Wi-Fi interference can lead to installation problems. This is due to the amount of devices on the wave spectrum of 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz, such as microwaves and smart devices. Download speeds are not as fast as I mentioned previously. They are one-fifth the speed of 5G. 5G and Wi-Fi compared. I prefer Wi-Fi at the moment, but 5G will take over Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi has had decades to develop, but 5G will end up being faster and more commonly used as people want faster speeds. with their internet. It will also get cheaper and more efficient because companies will have had time to research and develop ways to increase the range of 5G and to make them more ubiquitous around the world. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Here's the citation for where I found the information.